while they're changing up, say a couple things. I want to introduce, I don't say I sound like Elvis, but Elvis always introduced the members of his band. And while the Jordanaires aren't up here, I've got a group that's pretty good though. From up here, senior DeMarcus Shaw on Barry, freshman Lindsey Taylor on tenor, sophomore Aaron Simmons on alto, senior and drum major Cheyenne Adams on alto. We're a pretty traditional band out of Moore County, and she has a mace that she uses for marching band, and she asked if she could bring it up today because it's her symbol of power. And I think the band will agree she doesn't need a mace to show that power. She has that stare, and her mother knows what I'm talking about. It's that look. There you see right now. There you go. Sophomore Ryan Taylor on clarinet. Going down into the middle school wing of the school, because it's only so big, Jesse Ray, 8th grader on flute. And anchoring the end of the woodwind, sophomore Ivy Knockwin on flute. In the back row, bass clarinet. That's not a bass clarinet, I know. But he's on trumpet today because sometimes he has an identity crisis. What teenager doesn't? Freshman Elijah O'Neill on trumpet. With the bounciest, most beautiful hair I've ever seen on any man. Sophomore Paul Bischoff on trumpet. The girls in the band are going to get him some conditioner for his birthday, I promise. Okay. Another 8th grader on mellophone, Brandy Bailey. Graduating senior with her own cheering section tonight, senior trombone player, Maddie Fraley. We all take care of each other in this field of music. I played earlier today with the 129th Army Band of the Tennessee National Guard, and there we go. And I had a young man call in sick today, and one of my best friends in the world said, well, gospel, I'll come play. But the thing is, though, is that he's only on a release from Shady Pines Retirement Home for a few hours a day, so I had to call out there and get him a special pass. But there you go. So, but I want to introduce you to my first sergeant in the 129th Army Band and the band director at Smyrna High School and one of my closest friends in the world, so graciously sitting in for us tonight. First Sergeant Richard Lutz on trombone. The Army puts him out to pasture. And 1 year, what's the countdown, Richard? A year and some change. He has one more PT test left, and he's going to cross the finish line with the beer. And then, on tuba section back there, sophomore Jacob Hart. Yeah, tuba section on one of them. Going back down to the middle school wing, on bass, Nathan Powell, 8th grader. And the percussionists. We have bookends here. 8th grade percussion, Carisha Glover. And another senior that I get to kick out in 2 weeks, but I'm not really happy about it. Back there, anchoring the set, Mr. Personality, Mr. Sunshine, senior Josh Farrell. He is an Eagle Scout, ladies and gentlemen, so if there's anything broken out there, even bones, he can hook you up. So, all right. We're going to do another great ballad that is going to feature not just Paul, but I always try to feature some graduating seniors as well. You heard from Maddie a few minutes ago. I want to feature Cheyenne. This is a great old ballad that will feature her and Paul as well, called Misty.